Hello, everyone. This is the Reverend, and today we're just gonna do a little talk about three kind of paranormal genre series and or movies that would be amazing kind of mashed together. I'd love to see just one episode of Scooby-Doo, the traditional Scooby-Doo from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Let's mix that together and throw in the original Ghostbusters team and the guys from Supernatural. And just for good measure, let's throw in Grimm. Let's just say they're all in the same universe for some reason. Maybe they are in a unique universe that they just got teleported to and they have to kind of start over. Or maybe it's just they all got teleported to one of their respective universes. Let's see how this would go down. What about Grimm? If it went into Grimm, the Mystery Inc. team would be freaking out like they were the first time they came across the real monsters. I mean, they would freak out. We all know they would. Ghostbusters, they'd figure out what it was and actually they'd try to fight it, but not to the level that anybody else would. That leaves the Winchesters and Nick and Nick's family. Well, the Winchesters are down for this. I mean, Vesson are nothing compared to some of the things they went against. So I think the Winchesters go pretty well in Grimm. I don't think there's any real problem with their fight. Let's switch it up and send everybody to the Supernatural world. Again, Mystery Inc. team just gonna freak out. Ghostbusters are going to be an incredible asset for when they fight ghosts. Otherwise, they're not going to be as helpful. I mean, Egon might be helpful just in the scientific aspect of how figuring out everything works. Then comes Grimm. His superhuman physical abilities and senses are definitely going to come in handy. Now, he's not so superhuman that a normal human can't fight him, but you're going to have some significant size on this guy to actually fight evenly, even against an untrained Grimm. So I think he goes and actually does very well in the Supernatural universe once he figures out how everything works. And my question is, can he use his ability to see Vesson? Can he see through other things like changelings that way too? And see their true form? I mean, doppelgangers, whatever they call them. I mean, I think there's arguments that could be made for that. Well, let's switch it up again, and everybody goes to the Mystery Inc. universe. Well, Ghostbusters are probably going to fry a couple of people who are acting like ghosts. The Winchesters and Nick. I mean, Nick's good. He's a cop. He might get a job as a cop there, but their skill set really isn't going to be used much in the Mystery Inc. universe because monsters just aren't a thing in general. Yeah, there's a few, but not many. Let's switch it up one last time and send everybody to the Ghostbusters universe. Now, Dean and Sam, the Winchesters, are actually going to do pretty good here. They're not having to worry about demons or anything else. All they're having to worry about are ghosts. So they do pretty well fighting ghosts. And they probably learn some stuff from the Ghostbusters, and they probably teach the Ghostbusters some stuff. Nick, again, his skill set isn't really useful here, and Mr. Ink are going to freak out again. Basically, Mr. Ink is kind of useless unless they're in the real world, like their world. They could probably end up being useful eventually, but not really. But Supernatural here is the only one. The Winchesters are the only one that are useful in all universes. They're useful in the Mystery Inc. universe because, when there finally are monsters, which is rarely happens, but it does happen, they know how to take out almost any type of monster. And if they don't know how to take it out, they know how to figure out how to take it out. They can take out Vesson. They would be just fine in the Ghostbuster universe too, because they know how to take out ghosts. Nick Burkhart, he's useful, and the Supernatural universe, not quite to the level of Winchesters, but he would be an incredible hunter. He would probably be an excellent solo hunter. He's not as useful really in the Ghostbuster universe or the Mr. Inc. universe, besides the fact he's a cop. And that's only if that transfers. So really the ones that are the most useful are the Winchesters, because you can throw them in about any universe and they'll function. Not as well as some of the others, but they will function in any universe. But just pardon me. Tell me what your guys' thoughts are on this. I thought it was an interesting little thing.